Giggity, 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 goo. What is up, YouTube and Twitch? I am back. I am David. This is 9 on 9, and we are creating a something. What is it? Priest. That's what we're making. We're gonna make an Elmerad female priest, and we're gonna put all of our points straight into strength. Actually, because if I'm gonna play a priest, I'm gonna play a battle priest. I love battle priest. It's fun. It's like having a warrior, but with all the buffs. But warrior is like a priest with all the buffs already on. But yeah, long story short, priests are kind of fun, but as a battle priest, it's the most fun. We're going to put all our points into strength. Eventually, we're going to start putting a few into HP to get to like 80 or so. You might actually put a few into intelligence if you want better armor. But I have always used paper armor, level 1 armor, plus 8, plus 9, and eventually plus 10 paper armor. And then you get, like, I call it paper armor. What I mean is level 1 armor that's heavily upgraded. So we're going to name ourselves some weird form of Jessica. And great. Alright. We're going to start the game. Right away we're going to take on the quest. And we're going to charge out there, kill some worms, and kind of show you what the level 10 mastery upgrade and what you should be looking forward to as a battle priest. As a battle priest, you do get buffs, as I said, and you get your own little attack buff. It's like you have an arsenal of all the buffs you can buy from the cash shop except for speed. So again, if you do that $10 investment or whatever and you get some speed scrolls, that'll pretty much help you out with any class, because that's the one thing that all classes are missing, except for rogue, is the speed buff. And which makes a huge fucking difference. Without the speed buff, it's not worth it. Unlike the other classes, like warrior and rogue, you get a speed buff, short-term speed buff right away. With priest, you do not. So you're going to want to get speed scrolls. Or, of course, talk to this guy for the speed buff. The all-around attack, defense, HP, and speed for up to level 35, which we'll pass him in just a second. I did forget to take the buffs, so the XPs, the quests. So we're going to take these quests real quick. Your first set of quests are going to come from this fat guy right over here, and one from over at Guard Patrick. We'll take that in just a second. We'll talk to him and get all 3 of these quests. And they're just asking for apples, which drop from like everything. So if you had another character at any point, you could just pull the apples straight out of your storage and level up a few times for free. Alright, so we gotta kill 5 worms or earthworms, and we're gonna probably kill like 10 or so we can get a few apples as well. But as soon as we get to the... We're gonna pass these 5 worms here. We're not gonna bother touching them because we want to get this speed buff. It's gonna make things a lot easier. So as I said, we're gonna go through here and pick up this buff. We gotta wait a little bit. So slow walking at first. I'm gonna put this on just for fun. I don't think it does any difference. Nope. It'll give a little bit of attack speed difference. From what I've seen, if you dual wield versus only holding one weapon, I think it makes this speed a little bit faster. Even if it doesn't do a damage increase, it's doing a speed increase, which is a damage increase. We're gonna talk to him. Get all 4 buffs, get it for free. And up to level 35, you're able to do that. And that gets so annoying after a while. Just at first, when you create a first character, it'll give you that little, thank you for helping me, help me do this quest, blah blah blah. No, I don't feel like it. Alright, so we're going to keep killing these worms for a minute. And I might even do the Z1 trick and just kind of fly by them and look for apples. It's kind of stupid, I didn't get an apple there. Out of all those kills, not one apple. That was bad. Let's kill some bloodworms. Maybe we have better luck with those. Jesus. I never get this bad of luck. I need some apples. Come on, worms. Poop up some apples. Holy crap. Not a single apple out of all that. That was bad. Same trick with the warrior. If you see here, I'm using my spammable skill. If you watch, it attacks every like 1.3 seconds or whatever. That was almost like 3 seconds apart. If I were to double click the animal that we're attacking, and then spam 1 1 1 1 1, it would auto attack and use the skill. So if you watch, it instantly hit with two attacks, 13 and 11, and instantly killed it. Versus just auto attack or just a skill that took 3 hits, or instant, loot. And we should have 6. Now we have 5. So let's get one more here. Actually, let's get a couple more so we can actually turn on the next one too. So we'll go kill some bloodworms. Ooh, a monster stone. Very interesting. I love monster stones. They're cool. You can't really use them right now, but it's nice that we got one so I can show you it. It's a unique item that can drop off literally anything. As you can see, this was a level 1 creature that just dropped it. And what it does is, if you right click it, it'll put it on your skill bar, and then if you use it, it'll teleport you to a unique dungeon basically, which allows you to, each creature will get you a hell of a lot of XP, and then at the end you get a boss that gives you a ton of XP, but also a chance at a unique item like a necklace or a ring that could be worth $1 mil, it could be worth nothing, it could be worth 25 mil. If you get a ring of courage, a ring of life, or a skeleton belt, the old versions of course, they are worth quite a bit, and that can pay for your entire set of gear all the way up to 80 if you get one of those. So that's basically a chance at one of those, as well as a good XP while you're in the dungeon. But it's your own personal little dungeon. It's kind of fun. I like them. It was definitely a good implement to the game. I wish they would have done more things like that, like other unique items that could drop. They do have other unique items, but they're kind of shitty. Holy crap, did you see that? 500 times? If only that was like on an actual loot drop. Because that was, we got like 30,000 gold from the 500 times. It would have been nice if I would have picked up like 10,000 gold, got 500 times, and got like 5 mil. But no. Alright. I think that's good for right now. We're going to go back to town. We're going to turn in these quests and see how close we get to level 10. Probably take a few more and then get to level 10, take our mastery skill. Alright, so turn that in. Already level 5. Yeah, I just saw him. Whatever. We're going to kill some bandicoots for that guy. We're going to turn in all these, get all that compensation. I love compensation. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so kind. You're so very nice. Alright, thank you, thank you. No, I'm not taking that quest. I don't really feel like helping you anymore. Alright, let's go over here. And she's going to give us a couple quests, and I think we can only have enough to turn... Oh, we have enough to turn in both. Sweet. So we're actually going to do that right now. Oops, I keep forgetting to press accepted. There we go. And we're going to turn in both quests. Ooh, we have another one. We're going to turn that one in instead. And we're going to pick the strength ring. And now we're going to go over here since we just leveled again. And we can take a few more quests from Patrick before we go out and kill. We're already level 8 and 118%. So if we touch anything, we'll immediately go to 9. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to go out there and kill a couple things and come right back. So let's head out there. Put it on our strength ring. That'll give us a little bit of a damage increase. And then we're going to put all of our points straight into strength. And that should give us a little bit more of a damage increase. Not really much because our weapon kind of sucks right now. If you were playing for real, I would definitely recommend going to the weapon merchant, getting a little one-handed weapon. In fact, we should do that just to show off. So let's go do that real quick. We have a little bit of gold with us. Since we got that giant loot 500 times thing. And we got our 30,000. Let's spend that 30,000. Alright. So if you want the easiest way to start this game, after your first set of quests, go back into town, talk to this weapon guy, and pick yourself up a two-handed weapon. Make sure it's not a sword or anything. You want to get like a blunt weapon, like a club. Or that one. That's what I recommend. Something like this. Which I really don't have enough strength for yet. I need 1 more point of strength, which we'll get immediately. So we'll grab this one. Right? Just want to make sure that's our best option. Yeah, it's probably going to be our best option. Otherwise, we're getting 20. So let's do one of these. Purchase. And we're just going to, all we're going to do is put elemental damage on it. It's going to make a huge difference. So with this equipped, we had 15 attack, right? I'm going to press B. It's going to auto-select the closest NPC. B as in boy. And we're going to take this elemental scroll here, purchase it. Go to this upgrade machine here. And right away, we're going to throw elemental damage on there, walk away. You don't need to actually wait and see if it upgrades. It'll automatically go into your inventory either way. A lot of people skip that animation by just walking away from the machine. Oop. There is a small bug, though, if you do that. Every once in a while. It was actually from talking to this guy that it did it. If you talk to somebody and you go to sell an item or buy an item and you don't actually do anything, and somehow the way you exit it, when you go to buy an item, see how it dims everything out? When I exited the guy by just walking away instead of actually saying no and canceling and talking with him, it bugged my equipment and it turned everything pale, which means I can't touch any of it. It's very complicated to understand, but if it happens to you in game, just talk to a merchant and act like you're going to sell something and then stop talking to them. It'll get rid of it right away. Alright, so we're going to head right back out here. We're going to kill one thing, get our level, and then we're going to put on our club, which again, we have 15 attack. Throw on the club. Now we have 22 attack, and we've got the 10 lightning damage that's going to be hitting with. So it's like we have 30 something attack. We just more than doubled our attack. 25 damage, yeah. We'll be able to go right over here now. Let's go bandicoots, cocoons, and balkans. That's what we got to kill real quick. We really don't got to kill all of them because we're actually going to hit level 10 very soon here. And as you can see, we're just slaughtering these now. Much, much easier. And because it's a two-handed weapon and it has a lot more range to it, so as you can see when I'm sliding, that's what we call it when you grab something and you're just walking around spamming your 1 key. As you can see, I'm able to actually get a pretty decent length away from the creature and still attack. Alright, so bandicoots are dead. We're going to go over to the cocoons real quick, which is right up this hill. Make sure we got everything here we needed. I'm going to drag a few potions down here just in case we get hit, which I don't think we will. We got plenty of health. We're actually going to use a couple buffs here. We have, well, we really don't have any buffs, but we're going to use this one here, which will give us a little bit of an increase. And holy attack, which will give us a good increase there. That'll give us a little attack to use. And it definitely gives us another 5 or 6 damage against each hit, which is a big increase at our level. And now that speed buff that we got for free only lasts for like 10 minutes, so it's already gone, which means we're going to have to go back to town and refresh it. But instead of doing that, we're just going to go back to town and get our master skill in just a moment. First we got to, kill all these things. And Balkans are next. %. I don't know. I feel like we should kill the 5 Balkans, definitely, just because I don't think we're going to get to the next level with these low-level quests that we just did. And, of course, these Balkans are going to take a minute to kill. There we go. For some reason, my first few attacks weren't really hitting, and I wasn't doing any damage. There we go. And 4... and 5. So now all 5 are dead. We're going to go right back to town in just a second as soon as this thing dies. Check if he gets anything. Nope, nothing. And we're back in town. And we're going to walk right over here. And turn in that quest. Didn't get me a level, but I'm up to 69%. And we'll turn in these little quests here. And then we got one good quest. Bandicoot. Cocoon. We'll get the strength ring. And the Balkan one. Which will get the priest gauntlet. Not like it matters because we're not able to wear it and we're leaving anyway. Alright, we're going to go up this staircase and up the next one, and we're going to get the master skill. Let's throw that ring on there. Throw that on. Alright. And we're going to throw our 3 strength in. We're going to go right up this hill, or this staircase right here, and it'll give us our master skill. And we'll be able to see kind of what a priest is going to do as soon as it hits, you know, level 10 and above. Alright, so we're at the master skill right now. We're going to take the job change. And we have the choices between heal, aura, and spirit. Again, this is very similar to the warrior in the aspect of you want to put your first 5 points into spirit. Or maybe not your first 5, maybe eventually put 5 points into spirit. What that's going to do is give you a debuff. That debuff, as you can see, it decreases your enemy defense by 25%. That's a lot. And you just do that real quick and start killing. And it's awesome. Above that, you want to get aura, and aura will give you all your buffs, everything you need as a buffer, which give you your HP buff that'll last 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, your defense buff, and your resistance buffs, and heal will just give you some nice heals. You can stop and heal. You can always become a healer as well and put a shield on and heal people, and people love healers. You'll be invited all over the place. You'll actually be able to participate in PvP if you are a good healer, a lot faster than you would with any other class. Alright, so that was the priest, and I think that showed all 5 classes. If you do decide to play Night Online, it is fun, but it is in a lot of ways not worth it. But I've come back to this game 50 times, 100 times since 14 years ago, and I always find it worth it to play every once in a while. It's just like a little nostalgic feeling. But if you're looking to just jump into PvP, I'd probably recommend playing a private server. Within a single day, you'll get to level 83 with a decent set of gear. Within a few days, you'll have like sick gear and actually be able to PvP. So, but if you're going to do a long term, the Steam server is actually the closest to the old school Night Online that it has been. You know, it's not going to be the same, obviously. There are plenty. All the big players in PvP have plus 10 sets and are basically impossible to even do any damage to. But there are some players you can kill. There's always going to be those gods in games. So, alright. Don't forget to play Night Online on your free time if you feel like it. Otherwise, play a different game. One of the other games. Maybe Turf Battles. Maybe World of Warcraft if you're stupid. Just kidding. Alright. Y'all have a good night and enjoy playing Night Online. Play Night Online now.